Okay, no. I know what your mind went. That's not what I meant.
You know, when in London.
The reason why there was no one outside was there was no one inside either.
Go away.
And I'm thinking, I'm probably never going to see you again, mate.
She went. She was gone.
You're looking a little sus.
I want your hair to be messed around.
There's no VIP.
Yeah.
Come here, Amiga. Where have I been? It's
Like,
cold.
to me, it was like I was like fine
Because you had a hoodie.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Just Two Amigas. I'm Tiff.
And I'm Tash, and today we're going to be talking about travel, specifically London travel,
London.
because that's the place where we were.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about that. We're going to basically just be talking about our trip, our experience there. If you can't guess why we went there, just observe the merch.
We got some merch while we're there.
So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, pour yourself a glass.
So as aforementioned, we took a trip to London. We have actually been there before. This was our second time there.
Yeah. This is our proper like weekend.
Yeah,
Because last time we went just for the day, so
yeah. I wouldn't say it was like a proper travel
no,
trip.
because it wasn't enough.
Nowhere near enough.
Nowhere
But yeah,
near
we
enough.
went through for a couple of days. We actually just went through because we had bought tickets for Kip
Yeah.
back in November. And we figured while we were there, and it was like the concert was at night anyway, so we were like, we may as well just make a weekend of it, spend a couple of days there and see what we get done, which, to be honest, wasn't much.
Yeah, it feels when you're in London, it feels like you
Oh
have
my
no time
God.
for nothing.
I remember we saved like all of these reels and we were like, oh, there's this hole in the wall place. We're going there. We're going to that place. We're going to that place. We didn't go to
Cocktails
any of
here,
those
like
places.
there, sticky there.
No, we didn't go to any of those places.
We went initially for Kip. So if you don't know, Kip Moore is a country music singer.
Yeah.
Lovely guy. Such a lovely guy.
Amazing artist.
Amazing artist.
100%.
His music, the stories are so relatable. The music videos make me sob a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You were literally like, she's all right.
Yeah,
And I was like, same girl. Honestly, same. But yeah, so we went through, we did it on sort of like a budget friendly kind of option, stayed at an Airbnb the weekend. So we went through on the Friday. Trains were delayed. Well, not trains.
Train, yeah.
Was delayed.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah,
So-
we left pretty early. It was like at 8:56 in the morning, and
Yeah.
then we were like running to the train station.
We were a little bit late. Well, we thought we were going to be late.
Yeah.
Like we still would have made it. To be fair, we could have walked normally. We still would have made it. But
Yeah.
we were like, oh, we're going to be late. We need to we need to power walk, speed
Yeah.
walk all the way there.
Yeah.
So we got there, and it's like, oh, your train is delayed by like 40 minutes. Or something.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, this is lovely.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it ruin our day or a weekend.
No.
So it gave us actually time to
Have breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we missed the adjoining train or the connecting train because
Which
of the
doesn't
fact
make
that
any sense.
yeah, it was like they were just like, you guys are late, we're leaving you behind, which fair, honestly fair.
Yeah.
So we missed that train, so we had to wait for the next one in Southampton, I think it was.
Yeah, Southampton. Yeah.
So we got there a little bit later than we had planned, but it wasn't the end of the world.
But we got there.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. And then it was the next track was just trying to find our Airbnb.
Okay, but also on the point of public transport, I know people knock public transport a lot over here because a lot of trains are late or delayed or stuff. But coming from a country that doesn't have public transport, like public transport is non-existent, it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad.
And it was your first time on the tube as well.
First time on the tube, yeah. Actually wasn't as bad as what I thought, except for like, okay, so obviously first time on the tube, first time getting on an escalator, going into the tube, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
This
stood there
is
next to my
funny.
bestie. So I was stood on the left-hand side,
I'm on the right.
which apparently you're not supposed to be doing. I did not know this.
Yeah, so there's a thing in London
Londoners.
that you have to stand on the right of the escalator if you've got time, basically, and for the left is left for people that are going have somewhere to be.
Yeah. Again, I don't understand this.
And it didn't click to me to tell her.
No, but the thing is also, okay, right. For a country that drives on the left-hand side of the road and passes on the right, why are we standing on the right-hand side of an escalator, passing on the left? It doesn't make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's completely the reverse. Like, where did we learn this? But anyway.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question.
No. We got on the tube, went to drop off our bags, bag check-in at the place that we were staying.
Yeah. Because our first time on Airbnb as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was my first time staying, like, anywhere over here, to be fair. Like, I've never actually stayed anywhere before. Except with one of my other friends, I did stay somewhere, but everything was already booked. I literally just showed up.
Yeah.
And so
I just showed up.
That was a whole mission on its own, though.
Yeah.
So
let's just say I can't read instructions for shit. That's all I can say.
Finding the place wasn't that bad. Like, finding the place was relatively easy. But the thing is, obviously, you'd done the booking on your account. And so you'd sent me an email with, like, a link to the instructions.
I sent you a bunch of emails,
because it wasn't my account. And so I was like, oh, it's fine. You've got it. I don't need it. And so trying to find the key, the self-check-in lockbox. Oh my gosh, that was
a little bit of a trick.
Because I'm getting half the instructions and I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I started reading the instructions, but then I was like halfway and then I need to go back up. And
then you're like, and then I'm thinking, it doesn't make sense. Like, this key in this lock, it should be here. It can be nowhere else. It has to be here. And then, it turns out it was actually somewhere completely different, which wasn't the instructions, which I didn't get. So, like, it took us longer, I think, to figure out where the key was, get the key, and get into the Airbnb that it actually did to get from the train station to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if we would have timed it. But, and then getting in as well, that was a whole different thing. Because it's like, so there's 3 keys, there's 2 locks on the door. Logic dictates 2 of those keys has got to be for those 2 locks.
Yeah. And it wasn't even the first bit of the building. It was another little connected house.
Yeah, again, which was in the instructions, walk this way.
It was or it wasn't?
No, it was.
It was. Oh.
It was in the instructions. When I took the phone and I read everything, I was like, it says very clearly here, walk past the main door.
Again, I can't read instructions.
Anyway. Eventually, we get in there, we drop our bags. Yeah. We went out. I think,
which the amazing thing, the odd thing about that, the Airbnb was that it had South African, like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
It has South African rooms.
Like, towns and stuff. Yeah. Like Cape Town, Durban, Lesotho.
Yeah.
We had Soweto. Yeah. So that was actually pretty cool. That was low-key cool.
So we drop off the stuff and then we went back out, and then what did we do on the Friday again?
So I'm pretty sure, wasn't that the day we went to Buckingham Palace?
Yes,
So we went to Buckingham Palace. Yeah.
So she was like, okay, what do we else need to do? So I was just checking my little list of the things that we did on the first trip.
So we don't do that again.
Okay, so we don't do that again. And then what's the next little points that I need to take her to? So the next big thing was Buckingham Palace. And then we went there. And then obviously, as a good photographer she is, she's like angles and the building and the fountain. And
we're just getting some nice shots, just having something to look back on.
And then she's like, okay, I want a hoodie. Because I didn't bring one.
I didn't want a hoodie. I needed a hoodie.
You needed a hoodie.
Okay, because firstly, I didn't take a hoodie. Because when you're going with these little weekender bags, right, women have a lot of shit. I'm just going to say it. We have a lot of stuff.
We have a lot of
So it's like, you've got like your hairdryer, you've got your toiletries, you've got, if you're taking a spare pair of shoes with, you've got your clothes.
Spare towels. No, we didn't need in the end.
Yeah. We took spare towels because, like, I'm pretty sure the Airbnb said, like, you only get towels if you're staying for longer than 4 days or something. And we were staying for 3 days. So we're like, okay, we're not getting towels.
Yeah.
So we took towels with, which we didn't need in the end because they actually gave us towels, which is pretty nice. And I took my leather jacket and I took my big ass winter coat.
Yeah.
Because it was raining when we left here.
Yeah.
So we were like, we're not going to get caught unawares. And so when we got there, it was boiling. It was
sunny,
so hot.
Summer, super. But then again, it's London, so it's more towards the centre of England. So like obviously we're really down south.
Yeah.
So we get wind and we get the sea. So it's windy all the time. And the temperature is a lot higher up there than it is down here.
Yeah. So basically, bottom line is I was very ill prepared. And when we were walking around, I remember we walked through. So when you're walking in the sun, you are boiling, which again doesn't make sense, right? You go behind a building and you're in the shade and it is icy cold. And I was like, I'm freezing my ass off here. Like literally, like we go through all these cold places and I'm like, I'm cold. And you had the foresight to take a hoodie with because you always have something warm.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'll be fine. The sun's out. It's nice and warm. It's shining.
I took a hoodie because I'm a cool person anyway.
Yeah. You
so I always get cold.
Yeah.
But then we were both standing in the shade and you were like freezing.
Yeah, it was
like,
cold.
To me, it was like I was like fine
because you had a hoodie and I was in a t-shirt.
I'm pretty sure I was in the t-shirt there as well because I had taken my hoodie off.
Really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Anyway.
Point
being, I was like, I need a hoodie. And so we went shopping for hoodies.
Yeah, because you wanted to go to Camden. Because we had been to Camden Town. I'd taken you to Camden Town last time because they had all the hoodies and that. And then, when in London, get a London hoodie. Yeah. So you wanted a London hoodie. And then we went to, it was quite a trek away.
Yeah.
So surely there's like souvenirs everywhere. So obviously Google Map it and then just Green Park, and then the first tour we were.
It was literally just like we walked out of the park and down the side of the park, and we got to the next block, and there was a souvenir shop.
Yeah,
we were like, right, okay, so we're here.
Yeah, and I ended up spending a lot of money on that little.
Got a bunch of gifts. Yeah, you got a bunch of gifts.
Yeah, and I got myself a hoodie, even though I had one already.
Yeah, you didn't need one, but again, when in London, honestly.
It was looking at me. It was looking at me.
It was saying,
buy me. It had my name. It was a pink hoodie with London, England. Why not? I'm a sucker for merch, specifically London merch.
Yeah.
So,
to be fair, I do like London merch.
So I just
like London merch or something else. Even if I were to stay there, I would probably still have a bunch of London merch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Sky Garden.
Yeah.
So when Tip says that we went to Sky Garden, that's a very loose term. So
we visited.
We went to the building. And because Sky Garden's free, we're like, yeah, sure, we'll go to Sky Garden, like some nice views, have something to eat, drink, whatever.
We get there. Side note, it's not in the Shard. Even though all those reels tell you it's in the Shard, it is not in the Shard.
I remember.
It doesn't make sense. We went to the Shard and we were like, oh, where's the Sky Garden? And the lady was like, that building over there.
She's
that looks like a walkie-talkie.
See that building sticking out over there? That's where it is.
That looks like a walkie-talkie.
It took us ages to get to the Shard as well.
Yeah,
we literally walked like completely the opposite direction. I was like, you tell me we're got to go back this way now?
Yeah.
Anyway.
We were like walking, and we get there.
We get there, and there was literally there was this queue around the side of the building, and I'm thinking, why is there a queue? Like, why are these people waiting in line? Like,
is it?
Why? Yeah, it's free, right? Are these people like VIP or like what's going on? I don't understand why there's all these people, and so
and then we asked, and then
turns out you have to book tickets. You actually have to book tickets.
Not just that, in advance.
Yeah, like
way in advance.
Oh, dude, honestly.
Because we were literally sat there on the little bench in front of everyone, just watching everyone go in, and we were just like, okay, when's the next booking?
You were checking when we could actually get tickets, because we were like, oh, maybe we'll get tickets for tomorrow and then we'll come.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you can't get tickets. You have to book in months of advance, because it literally shows you the calendar of when it's available. But there you go. It's just limited tickets. It's free, but you have to get tickets.
Yeah, so we will be doing that 6 or 8 months in advance the next time we plan on going to London.
Yeah.
Which we will be going again for a week.
Yeah.
So we've decided we need a week to just enjoy all the little things. And then we will actually go to little hole-in-the-wall places.
Yeah. We'll actually take the time. Because of the reason why we couldn't go into the Sky Garden, we were like, oh, so disappointed. And then on the way from the Shard to the Sky Garden, we passed by Wasabi.
Yeah.
And because we were so like, sad at the end, we were like, we need sushi. And then we got this massive thing of sushi. We were like,
we're not family tray or something.
We were like, we're not going to finish it.
Yeah.
We're not going to finish it.
Like, we'll just take the extras home. We'll eat it later.
And we were that starving.
Yeah, nothing left. We're like, did we actually just finish that? Don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but hey.
Yeah. And then,
and then we went out Friday night.
And then we went out, because we came back, rested for a little bit. You had a bit of a nap.
Unintentional nap.
Unintentional nap. and then charging ourselves, and then we went out.
We did 25,000 steps on Friday. Dude, for people who live in Bournemouth, it's a trek.
All the way until midnight.
Oh my gosh, that is a trek. Like, honestly, we don't do that many steps over here. Maybe we just don't get out enough. I don't know.
So the only place that I thought I knew that we could go was Soho. So we went out to Soho.
I was like, yeah, let's go. I don't know anywhere.
Which is the gay area.
Let's just go.
And we were looking around all the bars where it was packed. So we were just looking around, and
we were looking for one that looked empty enough outside that we wouldn't have to stand in a queue for a long time to get in.
And we did.
And therein lies our downfall.
Yeah.
Because when we got into the place,
it was
the
dead.
reason why there was no one outside was there was no one inside either.
There was no. Yeah, it was dead. And their excuse was, "Oh, well, we just opened. It's gonna get busier
like 10
later."
PM or something.
It did not.
We were literally just sat there, like the staff were probably like 4 or 5 times. The amount of us. There was literally like just staff and us.
There were like 4 people at the bar, just like stood there talking.
Yeah, and then there was like security and whatever. Oh my gosh,
Soho bar.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
The music was, we were vibing. Music was so good.
Music was good.
Yeah,
music
it was good.
Really good. And then, there was that rando.
The weird guy.
So I go to the toilet, right? On the way down. So their bathrooms are like literally like down some stairs. So you go down some stairs. I remember when I came back out again, this dude stopped me and he was like, "Oh, I like your whole 80s rock vibe." I was like, "Yeah, sure, that's what I was going for. So at least I'm doing it right. That's great." So I don't remember Buddy's name. And so he was like, "Yeah, I'm so and so," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, I'm Tash." And he was like, "Yeah, I'll see you up there." And I'm thinking, I'm probably never going to see you again, mate. I'm not seeing you again. But anyway, I go up and I start telling you the story, and you're like, "What did this dude look like?" And I start describing you, you're like, "Looks exactly like the dude who approached me."
Because when I went to go to the bar to get drinks, they were taking ages. And then whilst I was standing there, this guy comes near me and he was like, "Oh, I think he even said, like, I liked your top." Like, it was all flowery. I was like, "Thanks." And he was like, "Are you part of the event?" And I was like, "What event?" "Oh, the gay event." I was like, "Yeah, I am." He was like, "Oh, yeah, oh, you're not alone. You're not by yourself." I was like, "No." Like, go away. Don't talk to me. And then when I came to tell you about it, he was like, "Oh my God, it's the dude in the chat. It's the dude."
Can we just quickly pause for a second here? And let's just quickly address the fact that how sad is it that the society we live in these days, when someone of the opposite gender gives you a compliment, you're immediately suspicious. You're like, "What do you want?" It's not, "Oh, thank you." You're just like, "What do you want?" Like, tell me now so I can prepare myself. Like, what do you want? It's just 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, that's exactly what's happening. They want something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how sad is that? Honestly.
But the thing is, it's mainly the weird guys. You know,
the only reason why they're weird is because they want something.
Yeah, true.
If he doesn't approach you and they just look weird off the bat. Okay, no, hang on. Let's rephrase that. Sometimes you look at someone and you're thinking, you're looking a little sus. Like, I don't even want to know what you want.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, someone doesn't come up to you and you straight off the bat just think you're weird. It's when they open their mouth and they start talking and you're thinking,
yeah,
no, buddy, just
no, just go away.
I'm just trying to have a good night.
Leave off.
I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
It's like, Anyway.
Anyway,
we had a rant.
Yeah.
But yeah,
well, we decided obviously to end the night because we had the show Saturday. Yeah. So you were smart to say, okay, we could either stay until, because this was another thing, right? You wanted to say, like, earlier in the day, she was like, "I want to go out in London, experience clubbing up until 3 a.m. Let's go to this, let's go to that." And then when we were on the way back, we got back to the place we were staying at, and she's like, and I said, "Do you still want to go out until 3 a.m.?
I was like, "No, well, I want to go out and we'll just see what happens." Because the thing is also, I always get a second wind at some point. Yeah. So like, I will be tired. I will be knackered. And then we'll go out and then we'll start like vibing and they're playing good music. And then I'm just like, I don't want to go home. I don't feel tired. I'm awake now. I just want to enjoy myself. Yeah. And so that's why I'm always like, let's just see what happens. I'm not planning anything because let's just see what happens. We'll see where the night takes us.
Yeah. But then, so you were smart enough to say, okay, we can either stay until, really late,
early hours, and
sleep through Saturday,
and not experience London.
Yeah, and just not waste that time.
Yeah.
Or we could go home, go back at a sensible hour, which we did, and then have the rest of the Saturday morning, and then obviously to explore, and because we had the show as well, because we were going to stay up late anyway.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing that, and then on Saturday
we went to M&M World.
Back it up a little bit.
Okay.
We had breakfast in this little cafe.
Yeah.
The Airbnb was so cute.
See, that just shows where our priorities lie. I'm thinking about the chocolate. You're thinking about the good breakfast, and I'm like,
okay. So we had the breakfast. And then where else can we go? And I said, okay, let's go to Covent Garden. Let's go to Leicester Square. Show you where I used to hang around in Leicester Square and the first bit of Soho, Theatreland, and there where it starts. This is where all the premieres of the movies come in and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was
and then just on the corner, I was like, M&M World. She was gone. I was like, yes, let's go.
Okay. Thing is, right. So I remember we walked in, and the first floor is obviously merch, right? And I remember walking around, and I turned around and looked at her, and I said to you, where's all the chocolate? I'm like, where is all the chocolate? Like, this is M&M World. What is up with all the merch? And you were like, oh no, there's more floors downstairs. And we went downstairs.
It was like 3 or 4 floors.
I think it's 3 floors.
Like 3 floors.
I think it's 3 floors. I think it's a top floor, and then it's like the floor for the M&M, and then they've got like the kitchen stuff and like the other. Yeah, I think it's 3 floors.
But she's like, where's the chocolate? Where's the chocolate? I can't see any chocolate. Go downstairs. All the wall along the place was filled up.
But the thing is, okay, so the thing is, right, I love me some chocolate. I love chocolate, right? You take me to a place where you walk in, and I remember we walked down the stairs, and as I looked up, there were just walls, like the whole wall was just full of rows and rows and rows of dispensers going up to the roof of chocolate. And I was like,
imagine having a job of actually refilling those.
Oh, dude, I would be so overweight. I don't even care about the refilling it. I would just be eating all day.
True.
I would just, oh my gosh, my health would be.
Surely there's got to be like you can't eat the chocolate if you're.
You can't guaranteed you get an employee discount. Like, you can't tell me that they're not getting employee discount.
Yeah, but they should have like a restriction. Well, not restriction, but kind of like mate, if you're gonna refill the, I don't know. I feel they have a bit of
I'm not talking about you work that you just walk over and you just like
no, when you're refilling it, you're just like one to
I'm talking about you work there. You're surrounded by chocolate every day.
Yeah.
And you get employee discount. That would break me. I'm not gonna lie, that would break me.
It's very expensive. It's still quite expensive.
No. I'm not talking about make me broke. I'm talking about I would be going home every day with chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm going home every day with chocolate.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, doctors would say yes.
Okay.
Like, why are we even gymming then? I'm just gonna go home, sit on the couch, eat my chocolate. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but no, so that was fun. And then I think we got caught in the rain it started raining. And then I said to you, we need to get an umbrella.
Yeah.
We didn't take an umbrella. And I was like, worst case, we just take it home. Like, we got one of the little holder ones, just for the worst of it.
Yeah. And also around, just that I remember going to Tottenham Court Road to Primark, they had the people, because it was also your first experience of watching the people use it.
Okay, so that's the thing, right? Let's really talk about the talent for a second.
Yes.
So when we got to Waterloo, there was this dude playing guitar and singing. Yeah. He was so good.
Yeah.
I remember standing there recording. I was like, this dude is good. Like, he's really good. And we don't see that here. So you don't see any of that here. But that was really, really good. There was the woman who was playing violin in the tube.
Yes.
Oh, she was brilliant.
She was brilliant.
That woman's got some skills.
Yeah.
And then there was the
other guy
who was playing electric guitar. Who was playing Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah.
Oh, I was stood there singing the lyrics from A Little Way, where I was like, this dude is good. He was really good.
Yeah.
And then there was the dude who was doing the dancing. That was
with the girls.
Yeah,
that's why it
Yeah.
reminded
Oh
me.
my gosh.
'Cause, yeah, they were singing Taylor Swift
Yeah,
and like with a bunch of girls and just like this is like
So his whole thing is from what I gather, I didn't actually see, but from what I gather, people pay him like however much. He teaches them dance moves and then they do the dance moves there. That's what I gathered.
oh,
But I saw a gap in the market.
Yeah.
Because like that's something different.
Yeah, that is different.
That was really, really good.
That was
Like
so
I really enjoyed
fun.
that.
Yeah,
it was
me
so much
too.
fun.
Yeah.
There's talent. There's talent out there. I'm not gonna lie, honestly.
And then we went to the show. It was the time.
I still said to you, I was like, so it starts at 7. Like, what time are we going? Are we getting there like an hour earlier? And you looked at me, you were like, no, like 3 hours earlier. And I'm
Yeah.
It was it was my first show though, first ever show.
Yeah.
Best experience to have for a first show. But I was like, 3 hours? What are we?
People do queue up.
Okay, no. I know where your mind went. That's not what I meant. but yeah, I think we ended up going like 2.5 hours early. Well, we got there 2.5 hours before the time. Or was it 2 hours?
And then no, I think it was 2 hours. And then we got into a queue. But then because we had priority, it was a different. And at this point, it was raining. It was pouring it down. So
we were just sharing this little umbrella.
Yeah, Bestie just underneath an umbrella.
Yeah.
And
I remember. Oh my gosh! So this is how you know you have the bestiest bestie that ever bestied, right? Because we were stood there, and I remember people were looking at our bands, and they were like, "Are you?" And we're thinking, "We don't know. This dude just told us to come down this way, so we're just standing over here." They were like, "No, they're pretty sure that there's another queue." And so we were like, okay, we don't know. Do we leave this queue now and go and see if there is another queue? Maybe we were in the right queue. We have to go all the way to the back. And so you're like, oh, I'm going to go find out. And I was still like, oh, you want to take the umbrella? And you're like, no, you keep the umbrella. You run out in the rain.
I was worried about your hair because I know so much. You put so much effort into your hair to do it and make it nice and pretty.
This is what I'm saying. Okay.
I did not want your hair to be messed around.
Okay. Like, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I went round the corner. There was another queue, which was a priority queue, which was so much better, and I'm glad that we did. And I was like, came back, I was like, I'm trying to call you. And then we went round, and then we were in the right queue.
Yeah, we were stood there for ages, and I remember. Oh, so this was the other thing, right? I remember we were stood there. Again, our bands were different colors for some reason. Someone had the theory that the person who gave it to us was colorblind, which is probably a fair point, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, probably.
So I remember we were stood in the queue and people asked us again about our bands. And there were people walking past and they were going up like a list. And they had other colored bands and they were going into the building. And someone was like, oh, those are the VIP people. And we're like, but there's no VIP.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, excuse me, what?
Because I remember when we bought the tickets, because we bought them on O2 Priority, we bought them ahead of time.
Yeah.
And so, because all I was thinking
you didn't want to miss out.
All I was thinking is I'm not going to be one of those people who sits when the release happens, clicking away at buttons, hoping that I get some tickets and then not get tickets. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And so we bought them the day before the release.
Yeah.
We got basically the best tickets that they were, which was like the stands in the front. And so there were no VIP tickets when we booked.
Yeah.
And these people
6 months later, we're standing in the queue and the girl says, oh yeah, they got released the day after.
No, she didn't say that. They just said that there were VIP tickets. And when I Googled when the VIP tickets released, they released on release day. And we were like, we missed it by like 14 hours. Because I think we bought them the night at like 7 or 8 o'clock or something. Yeah. And they released the next morning at 10 a.m. I'm thinking, you want to tell me we missed VIP tickets by 14 hours? Anyway, live and learn. It was fine. You were more upset than me.
I was fuming.
I was just like, it is what it is. I'm not going to let this ruin my night. I want to have a good experience.
I was so upset.
You were so mad.
So mad.
You were checking.
Because I wanted you to have this experience with I wanted you to have this experience.
Like the whole first experience.
Whole specifically your first experience. Your first show and meeting him and like
Just
I was not
meeting
happy.
anyone, to be fair.
I was not happy, but you know, you live and learn, and he's coming back, and we will get our VIP tickets,
Yes.
meet and greet.
Next time, I'm not buying tickets unless they're VIP
I don't
tickets.
care how much I'm spending. I will save up, and I will buy the biggest, highest tier tickets you will ever find in the market with everything. But yeah.
Oh, we
Every
were
time
not
I
happy.
remind
We were
you,
just like, okay, you know what? It's fair. You were still looking online to see if there was a way that we could change our tickets.
Upgrade them,
Yeah. You were like, maybe there's a way to change them. And then there was something about like exchanging tickets.
No, I ain't
you,
touching that.
you were like, you're not going to do that because you're scared then something goes wrong and it returns the tickets. And they were
Yeah.
just stood in the queue for like 2 hours just to go.
No, I didn't want to risk it for
Oh,
biscuit.
no. But yeah, eventually we got in.
Yeah.
But
to be fair, we were really close.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
close.
we were literally, I think there were like
Super
maybe
close.
10 people in front of us.
Yeah.
Which was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which is why we managed to get
Like
standing
two,
space like
three
so
rows.
close to the front. Yeah. And
then we got merch.
Yeah, we got merch.
The second, we were like, okay, do we do toilet or do we do merch? We went straight to the...
We were like, no, toilet can wait.
Yeah, merch. So we got a nice little t-shirt. Yeah. And we got it signed because there was signed like there was one that was not signed, and then the other was like signed, and then it was only like 20 quid difference.
I think there was
or something.
a 20 quid difference. Yeah,
and we were like, oh yeah, because you were like, what are we getting?
Okay,
no, we don't have
it. Right, okay. So when we moved in together, you obviously brought your vinyl player, but we hardly ever use it. We probably should, to be fair. But yeah, now we will, obviously. But like, I remember thinking, I was like, oh, I really want something else other than like a t-shirt. But I was like, they didn't have like caps or anything. They didn't have hoodies or anything like that. Yeah. I'm thinking, what are we going to get? And you're like, oh, maybe we can get a vinyl. And I'm thinking, what's the point? Like, what are we going to do? Frame it and put it on the wall? Like, why are we doing this? And then you were like, oh, now we can play it on. And I'm like, what are we going to play it on?
It took you a minute to think it. Now we got
I was like,
a record player.
Oh, yeah, we've got it. We've got one. But yeah, so we got that. I got the signed one.
Yeah.
And
so pretty.
It is, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was also, we protected that with our life.
We did.
Because obviously it was raining.
We literally did.
We didn't really have, like, you had...
protection. I had the tote bag. Okay, I can just that. To protect the vinyl.
Okay, yeah. Anyway. Is it just me or is it hot in here? I think you had your tote bag because you took your cowboy hat with.
Yes. Yeah.
And so we put it in the tote bag, and I think the tote bag must have been wet or something because like one of the corners have gotten like a bit wet or something. I don't remember. Anyway.
And we didn't realize this until when we were in Mackie's eating at midnight.
Oh my gosh, we're not happy. But anyway, yeah, so we had the show. My feet, when I tell you my feet wanted to fall off and run away, well, walk away because they weren't running anywhere.
Walk away.
But dude, but it was worth it. And then there was what's his name?
Of course it was.
But then there was also what was his name open for Kip?
Gareth.
Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth.
So Gareth also never heard of the man before. He's
lovely guy.
My gosh.
Irish. He's Irish. I think Northern Irish, living in Nashville, Tennessee.
I remember like when he started singing, I thought to myself, I've never heard this man before. Yeah. Where have I been?
Well, I hadn't heard of him either.
Yeah, okay. But to be fair, you only found out about Kip Moore like when we became friends.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Now I'm a big fan.
big fan. I've created a monster.
You have.
Oh, and then the show itself. Honestly, that was an experience.
This man knows how to put a show on.
All of them, honestly, all of them. They know how to work the crowd and the music. Honestly, I cannot stand it when you listen to someone and they sound so good, like on like YouTube or whatever you're listening to. Spotify, don't really care. And then you hear them live and you're thinking, I'm sorry, I paid money for this?
Yeah.
That was not the case at all.
No. The whole experience listening to your favorite song from the studio version or the YouTube version to live.
Yeah. And somehow some of the live versions just sound better. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how is this happening? But yeah, very, very good. Honestly, it was amazing. We were debating, do we want to go out?
Oh,
or do we just want to go get food?
Because he was saying we're going out to the bar. We're going out to the pub. So
Yeah.
let's just hang out.
Yeah, we were like, right, we can either be part of the crowd that's going out with their hopes in meeting some people, or we can just get our food and go home. And I was like, I'm hungry. I just want to go. I just want to get some food just because it was pretty late already.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, to be fair, we'd been standing in the queue for ages as well, and it was just
in the rain, and I mean it brought up.
The rain wasn't actually so bad, to be fair. Like, it wasn't rain that I'm used to is not the same rain you get here. Like, here it drizzles most of the time. It's not actually like rain. South Africa, things are washing away. There's like a flood. That's just another day. It's just like, oh, it's going to rain. There's going to be thunderstorms or something. Things are washing away.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time, a quick sidebar here, but when I remember the first time someone said, oh, there's going to be a thunderstorm here. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have to walk to work. Yeah. I'm walking home. I'm like, how am I going to survive this? I remember going out and the wind was blowing, but like, I'm looking out and people are like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And I'm thinking, I'm sorry, where's the rain? It was literally just like drizzling.
It's like when Brits say heat wave, but you're like, bitch, please.
Honestly, where's the rest of the digits? Like, were you talking about 25 as a heat wave?
Like, well, it's what people here are used to.
In SA, that's just summer. That was an experience.
It was.
And no one else I would have wanted to do it with. But this person sitting over here, right next to me, my bestie.
Same.
Oh,
Same.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, that
spent a lot of money, but hey, I bought a suitcase.
Oh yeah, London suitcase. Didn't need a suitcase.
Technically, I did. Because my other one I've had for a while now that I bought in Primark, I had it for a couple of years.
Yeah, the wheels weren't wheeling too well anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, they weren't wheeling.
No, they weren't wheeling too well anymore.
They weren't wheeling too well.
So yeah, technically you did.
Yeah. And then we managed to put all the stuff that we bought
into the London bag.
So even London more stuff. Yeah, all the London merch and gifts and stuff in there.
So we went with 2 bags, came back with 3.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Worth it. But yeah, that was the London trip.
That was London.
Okay. So this game is local or tourist. Guaranteed I've done half the stuff on this list. Taking a selfie with a red telephone box. Technically
that's very
but we've done it.
Oh yeah,
we did it on our last London trip.
I love it. I take a picture. I take one every time I go.
Yeah. So yeah, this is technically tourist.
This is super.
Do I knock it though? No, but that's because I've done it. No, you want to get some pics in. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's local for the Londoners, maybe, but maybe Londoners don't even do that.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to see people who are walking past the telephone box every day stopping to pose with it.
You never know.
Okay, fair point.
We don't live there, so we don't know.
Fair point. Yeah. We don't know everyone. Saying cheers after every sentence. I didn't hear anyone say that.
We say that here.
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
cheers.
I don't say it all that much, but I don't know, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
The one that annoys, it doesn't annoy me, but when people say ta, you heard that?
That's something people say in South Africa.
Ta.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that word does.
It's giving baby vibes.
It's like
it's
like you're posh or rich. I get it. Ta.
Oh, is that something posh or rich? I don't know enough posh or rich people, apparently.
Yeah, because it's like better than cheers. Like cheers is more. Yeah.
I don't know I don't know anyone who says that.
Annoys me.
Okay, right. Wasn't on the list, but hey, we're rating it anyway. Paying £6 for a bottle of juice at Borough Market. I'm guessing that is tourist. Because I don't think I'm not local from London, but I'm not paying £6.
I'm not paying £6 for water.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's a Tesco or Co-op just around the corner. I will walk for it.
Exactly.
I'm not paying £6 for water. Something comes out of it.
Yeah.
No. No, definitely.
And they bung up the prices specifically at the touristic places.
Yeah.
So people that don't know any better, they're like, oh yeah, let's get a bottle of water for £6.
Yeah, no. Calling the tube the subway.
What was that? That is in America. The subway
that's
is.
the thing. That's why I'm going to go with tourist because the subway is
Subway
US.
is
It's
and
very
Subway
US.
here is a sandwich shop.
Oh yeah. Fair point. Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Subway. No.
That is definitely tourist. That is definitely tourist. Okay. Oh, see, here we go. Standing on the wrong side of the escalator. Apparently, I'm a freaking tourist. Anyway, yes, done that.
But now you know.
Yeah, now I know. But they should have like signs up.
Yeah.
They should have like.
To be fair, I think they do.
signs.
Going down the escalator, it says in the middle, it says stand on the right, always stand on the right, and they always say it on the
How small
tannoy.
is that thing?
How small is that
on the
sign? As well.
You want to tell me I was taking photos and videos and I didn't see a sign? That sign is definitely not signy enough. It just needs to be in your face. It needs to be more obnoxious.
Okay, we'll send the feedback back to Transport for London.
Yeah, 100%. Where do I write a very strong word?
Strongly worded letter.
Knowing the difference between Zone 1 and Zone 3 without Googling, 100% that's local because...
Yeah.
I
don't even know that.
No.
I know the zones. I know Central London is Zone 1 and 2, and I'm guessing as you go out. But then if you like
it doesn't make any sense though. Like I saw it on the like when we were on the tube. Like they have the thingies up at the top and they have like things that tell you Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3.
Yeah.
I was like, you look at another one and it's showing you a different thing and I'm like, I don't get that.
Yeah, the farther away you get outskirts of London, it's the zones. But
my gosh, yeah, never mind. I feel like I lost a couple of my.
But then it's now for me, I get confused with so Central London is Zone 1 and 2, and then the further away is Zone 6.
You know what's so stupid?
Which is like North London, and then
You know what's so stupid?
What?
Is that the zones here, the bus zones work exactly the same, and I was confused.
Hang on,
as to how
zones here?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. Zone. Okay, never mind.
Zone A and Zone A and B and D. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Oh, were you thinking train?
Yeah,
No. That's why I said the bus. The bus has zones, right? And obviously, it's also like great. It's in a circle. It's like the circumference.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And so now, when you said that about the train, I was like, that makes so much sense. Yeah, I literally feel like I lost a couple of my points. But anyway,
well, I lost myself there for a second. I was like, do we have zones? And then I just it's Zone A, B, and C. Yeah.
Wearing a Union Jack T-shirt, unironically. I would say that's tourist because I didn't want to wear that. I didn't want to wear that shirt. We didn't even want to get an umbrella. You remember?
Yeah. No. Fair.
That's what I'm going to.
If it's really out there, then it's If it's like subtle Union Jack, if it's
just like a little badge on the side.
But a whole umbrella, I'm not wearing that. Or a whole T-shirt Union Jack, no.
You're not wearing a whole umbrella?
I'm not using a whole umbrella Union Jack theme.
No, it's just doing too much. Getting excited over spotting a black cab. I'm guessing that's tourist. Did we even see that? Oh no, we did. We did. Remember when we were walking down the one road, I said to you, oh, look at that cab. I was like, it looks different. It's not something that you see. But yeah, I wasn't getting excited.
Yeah, you do have the odd, like the black cabs, obviously.
Yeah.
Which are extortionate as well.
Yeah, but fair. They're providing you an experience, not just a service. So yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, it's cheaper to get a black cab than to get one of those, the ones that with the music and the little... I don't think you've seen them.
No, I thought that was going a different direction.
The guys with the cycling.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly where I thought you were going.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't realize that it had music. But yeah, we saw them on the Friday night, actually.
Yeah,
remember
they're really expensive.
Yeah. But to be fair, they're using their legs.
Yeah.
It's just like...
It is an experience that we will, when we have a little bit more money, we will dive into.
Will we?
To be fair, I do want to go on one.
Okay, right. We will be doing that.
Not gonna lie, I complain about the price, and then I'm like, I really want to go.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's so expensive. We won't do that. Saying "mind the gap" in a fake British accent. I'm guessing that's tourist. I didn't hear anyone say that. To be fair, I didn't hear one person say "mind the gap."
Well, an actual person, no, but it's on the tannoy or at the tube all the time.
Okay.
Mind the gap between the platform and between the train and the platform.
People, can you imagine? Like,
no, people don't say that. Not
No.
even tourists.
People don't have logic these days. They need to warn them about everything. It's like when you see what's it like, brake fluid or something, and it's like, don't drink this.
Yeah.
Oh, why not? It's brake fluid. I say they should just take the warning labels off everything and just let evolution sort itself out. That's just anyway.
Mind the gap between the train and platform edge. That was meant to be my. Anyway.
Was that your British accent?
No, depends. I can't. No, I can't do it. Do you want me to East End or like? Yeah, tourist. People don't say that.
No. Like I said, I never heard one person say it.
No.
Ignoring someone on the tube who's crying next to you. I wouldn't even do that on the tube. I would just do that anyway. If you cry next to me and I don't know you, I'm not getting in your business. It's just like,
yeah, no. Especially locals don't do that. Tourists don't do that.
Oh no, hang on. Ignoring someone on the tube while they're crying.
Oh, ignoring.
That would be local.
Yeah, that would be local.
I think that would be local.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
like, I'm not getting into that.
No.
Like the thing is, if you look at me and you're looking for consolidation, fine.
Yeah.
But like, just randomly approaching someone who's crying and being like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. Especially if it's like a fight between like a guy and a girl, like a man and woman. She's crying. No.
Can you imagine in the depths of London, someone's going to turn around and be like, "Why are you talking to my woman?" I'm not getting into that.
No.
I'm just like, if you need a tissue, I probably have one. If you need a tissue, I will give you one.
Yeah.
But
you don't know what's going on there, so you better not get involved.
No.
Nope.
Oh, to be fair, we've seen some characters sometimes though.
Oh yeah.
Do we see any like dodgy characters in London though? I don't think, to be fair, for the amount of times that we rode the tube.
Yeah, you see the random, because they're not allowed on the tube. That's the thing. You see them outside, not inside. Of the tube. Yeah, they're not allowed in the tube.
But not even just on the tube. I'm thinking like anywhere else. Did we see like any dodgy characters anywhere else though? I can't really
because we were around the touristic places, really. You get the dodgy people in the dodgy areas.
Okay. Fair.
And technically, Brixton is where we were. It is a little bit, it's kind of like Moscow. But, yeah. Yeah, we didn't really see them around because they're mostly in the dodgy areas.
Yeah, okay. Right. Fair. Yeah, I was thinking I couldn't really think of like any dodgy characters that we saw.
No.
You know, sometimes you see these videos that people take of like other people like either on the tube or like just around town, and I'm thinking we didn't see anyone. People. But you know, but to be fair, we were so wrapped up in just like getting from place to place.
Yeah, exactly. We were. Yeah.
That's something else. Like people are just doing their own.
We didn't really take our time to like walk, and because we were always on a mission.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Yeah. We were like, we just wanted to get places because we were like, we don't have time. Yeah. We need to get places. Yeah. And yeah.
So yeah, we didn't really have time to look at dodgy people.
Oh, you know what I just thought of? Don't ask me why this came up when we were talking about dodgy people.
But okay. Where's this going?
My peanut butter M&Ms. Remember when I got my peanut butter M&Ms? We were talking about, we were just trying to get from place to place.
Yeah.
And we were literally just like, we were on a mission to get stuff. And for some reason, I just thought of when we went back to the one American shop specifically so I could get peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, because we went to the M&M shop. They said no, they didn't have them because of importing, exporting.
That's one thing America's doing right, is peanut butter M&Ms. Like, I don't understand why we don't have it. Like, I understand it's probably like customs or something. It's probably like some import thing. But oh my gosh.
But it was a bit sus, yeah.
That was what? A bit sus.
Because you said it was dodge. It was dodge. Talking about dodgy people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't ask me why it came up when we were talking. But M&Ms were not dodge.
No,
they were amazing.
Your peanut butter M&Ms were dodge.
No, peanut butter M&Ms are next level. That's like,
it was just the fact that American shop had it, but not the M&M one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that that's dodge. I would say that that's just not great, not nice. But yeah. Right, so that was the game.
That's it.
Cheers. Cheers. So thank you guys for joining us for this episode.
And we hope you enjoyed it. and to learning all the experiences of London. And
well, not
you'll
all the
know
experiences, just our
our experience.
But yeah, so that was our first travel episode. Hopefully we will be able to do
We have more coming.
Yeah. We will be doing some. If you have any suggestions, obviously when we go back to London, we're going to have a week.
Yeah.
And if there are any Londoners who have some nice spots that we should check out, or, you know, if any of you have been to any spots that were really good
And
that we should check out.
because we will have more time.
Yeah.
If it's a week, we'll have more time to,
and it'll also help if some
explore.
people can actually say, oh, I've been here and this is actually good.
Yeah.
Instead of us just hoping it's good. But yeah, drop it in the comments. Let us know. To be fair, we'll probably put out a poll sometime as well.
Yeah.
Like a poll sometime to like get people's opinions or whatever, nice place to go. But yeah, it would be very helpful. So yeah, drop it in the comments. If you would like to see more of this content, you know, like, subscribe, follow us on socials. We'll probably put the handles somewhere. I'm just going to do this because I don't know where it's going to go just yet, but it will be somewhere. Maybe in the description as well. You never know. If you want to become part of the Amigang, like, subscribe, follow us, share. If there's someone that you think would enjoy this content. If there's someone you think will enjoy this content, share with them, tag them, just do your thing, do whatever you want to do. And
do your thing.
Yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Anyway. So yeah, we will see you hopefully in the next episode. And yeah.
Bye for now. See you next time.